Folks just never leave each other alone. I just don't get it.
I guess they never do. Look at Doc, doing his duty for mankind. You think I'm gonna make it? It would be funny if we started with me dead. I might as well have been. 2 bullets to the head, and no recollection of anything before they were put there. Nothing but a few flashes. A few pictures. Laughing at me. Fuck, Doc. Should have let my lights go out. But that's not the type of person he was. He would fix you up if you were friend or foe. Man or mongrel. Hell, I bet he'd even fix up old Victor if he asked him to. Some called Doc a hero. I just called him Doc.
That's some serious atrophy, even for someone who's been in bed a while. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Interesting. Look at that. I guess that explains how you're still alive. First one. Last one. You're unusual, I'll say that.
Good old Doc. I'm more unusual than we may ever know. You ever lose a part of who you were? You ever almost lose all of it?
Well, that's all she wrote.
Bet you don't even know why you're here.
Anybody there?
If it makes you feel any better, it's nothing personal.
Nothing to worry about.
You're the luckiest son of a gun.
Hold on to something.
Time to cash out.
Look out!
And frontal lobe damage.
But I ain't a fink.
Ain't a fink. Huh.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Well, we know your vitals are good. Don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorner dropping.
Good old Doc. He helped me get dressed. We were about the same size, so he just gave me some of his old clothes, sat me down, fed me, and asked me some questions. I guess he was evaluating my mental state. I was lucky that I even had one to evaluate. But after a few days of eating and relaxing, the old man put me to work. If something needed carrying, I carried it. If something needed moving, I moved it. But I didn't mind. It gave me purpose. I got to be fed and recover, and Doc got to have his house cleaned. Fair trade if you ask me. When the basic stuff seemed to just not be enough for me, he started me on some athletic rehabilitation. I did jumping jacks until my back hurt, and then I hydrated, and then I did some more. In my downtime, I'd go back to sweeping the floors and reflect on the conversations we had. He and I talked a lot. My memory was an empty novel. I guess Doc felt it was his duty to print the proper words upon the pages. I owe him a lot. There was that one time I placed a cherry bomb I found in one of his shells in the toilet. Oh, I thought it was hilarious. Doc, Well, Doc thought that was a good time to introduce me to push-ups. I hate push-ups. And then he introduced me to push-ups' twin brother. Push-ups. Again. It was almost worth it. Doc felt that because I was with it enough to play jokes, that I was with it enough to start reading. He had a nice selection, too. It was strange. Reading is one of the things that I didn't forget how to do. Imagine picking up your first book ever and being able to read the print on it like it was nothing. From then on, when I did my sweeping, it was no longer our conversations that I was going over in my head, but the words on the pages that Doc suggested I'd study. And I did. He told me that the flashes I seen in my head were called PTSD, something similar to what the NCR troops would have when they were out at war. So to help get over it, he taught me meditation, stillness. Apparently I was a natural. And when I got that down, well, Doc felt it was time to kick the bird from the nest. He told me, wings are meant to be spread. Goodbye, cutting board. Wow. I can't believe that I'm actually doing this. So long, library. I had some good times with you. And you. The womb of my rebirth. I won't forget this place. Man. Whew. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Doc. What you got there?
Here, these are yours.
Mine?
Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
What's this?
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Huh.
I know what it's like having something taken from you.
Doc, everything that you did for me, I mean,
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
Okay.
She'll likely be at the saloon.
I'll do that.
I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
What am I doing? Hey, Doc, hold up a minute.
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
See you, Doc. Stupid. I couldn't think of a single thing to say. I'm sure he knew how grateful I was. I told him all the time before that day, but I couldn't think of a single goddamn word to tell him. Whew. All right. Okay. Holy shit. Not quite. It was more like bighorner shit, but back then, for all I knew, it could have been God's divine dandruff. It used to be a big world, man. It used to be a big world.